Good morning, year threes. So this is Miss Hutt here, and I'm going to be showing you your activity for maths today. Now it's following on from yesterday's lesson, so do make sure that you look at it first before we do today's lesson, because it's not just about capacity, it's also about scales and actually reading scales here. So this is your discussion activity that we've got in front here, and what we need to look at is we need to look at actually the scale that we've got here, because the question is how much water is there in each beaker. Now today's scale is slightly different to what we looked at yesterday. Yesterday's was out of litres, but it was just the 1 litre at the top. Today we've actually got a slightly different scale, and we've got a slightly few more number of lines in here. So what we're going to need to do is we obviously know where the water line is coming up to, but we need to actually look at what these two bits of information is telling us. So here is obviously 10 litres, here is obviously 20 litres. But what do we need to do first? Well, we need to actually count up how many lines there are from the bottom up to 10 litres. That would be a good place to start. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, if there are 10 lines and it's out of 10 litres, the answer is obviously going to be 1, because 10 divided by the 10 lines is 1. So each of these is worth 1. But don't let the fact that some of the lines are longer and some of the lines that are shorter confuse you, because have a look at the pattern and see what you notice about what each long line is worth. It's actually going up in twos. So this is here to help you, so when you complete the next bit, you might just want to count in your twos, or if you want to fill in the numbers here, you can. So we can obviously see that this gets to 10 litres, 11, 12. So the idea is that it is 12 litres, and the unit of measurement has been written here. Now I know what I know over here, I'm now going to look at the next beaker. But what I need to do first, I'm not just going to presume that I think I know the answer, I am still going to check there are the same amount of lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is the same as what is over here. So I'm actually now going to use a little bit of my maths multiplication to help me work out where this line comes up to here. I'm going to count to my twos. 2, 4, 6, and then because we can't go up to 8, I'm actually going to go to 7. And I'm just going to double check by writing the numbers in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 litres. So now that we've looked at the discussion side of it, we're now going to have a look at this new activity. And what immediately jumps out to me is we haven't just got beakers anymore, we've got some other images. I'm going to read the information first before I start tackling the problem. It says here, Philip fills the saucepan and the bottle with water. So here's my saucepan, here's my bottle. He pours the water into some measuring cylinders, which are these. What is the capacity of each container? So capacity, remember, means the amount of liquid, the volume of liquid. So this is the image for the saucepan. I'm just going to do this one. I'm not going to do this one because this is going to be your activity. But what immediately jumps out at me is the scale is different to the scale that we had over here. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of working out before I actually find the answer. So can you remember what we need to do first? We need to obviously count up the lines. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's out of 10 litres. So 10 divided by 10 little lines is 1. Nice easy maths there. So if I know that each of these little measuring lines is worth 1, nice and easy, 2 litres. So the saucepan has 2 litres worth of liquid in it. Now I'm not going to do the next one, but do double check before you tackle the activity that you check what each line is worth. Don't just presume that what you see over here is going to be repeated. Spot those patterns. All right, have a lovely day, year 3. I'm now off to go and have a piece of cake.